Yeah, it's time. Yeah, cut all it, man. I don't even need all that. I don't even need all that. Don't even need it. Just your last warning, because before you start saying he's hating, but I'm not hating on Coach Prime. But the truth is, congratulations, Coach Prime, but Sports Illustrated is tripping. I mean, here's another one of these media conglomerates just making up things and just trying to create controversy. Well, congratulations, you got my attention. But let's get into it. Let's get into the details and talk about this award. When you look at this list of previous winners of this award, I had saw somebody on the Four Letter Network, the Talking Heads. The Talking Heads named Irvin, good friend of Prime, and Keyshawn, and of course Skip the Dip. It says it's not about winning. Yes, they have given out awards to humanitarians. You can peruse this entire list that they've put together since 1954. They have, but most of these people on here have won. I mean, Super Bowl MVP here. Somebody won the world championship. They even gave it to a jockey. In many years, I think it was 1997, they gave it to multiple people because so many people did great things uh, during that year. And, you know, these people are to be commended because it's hard to be recognized as one of the best to do it or to do it on the side. Like one year they gave the award to a Canadian player. He was in the NFL, but he's Canadian. But he left the league for an entire year during COVID to go be a paramedic. So they're saying, it's not always about winning, but people do monumental things off the field if they have not won on the field, if you know what I mean. Monumental things. But look at this list. You got Randy Johnson, World Series, and co-MVP with Kirk Schilling, and Cy Young Award for this person, that person. 2011, Pat Summitt, the winningest basketball coach of all time. That's winning. 2014, who we got? Madison Bumgarner. What did he do? World Series champ. 2017, Jose Altuve and J.J. Watt, because he raised $37 million for charity. That's monumental. That's awesome. 2021, Tom Brady, Super Bowl, 7-time MVP, whatever, of the Super Bowl. And then you got Coach Prime. They're saying Coach Prime is to be credited for revitalizing the Colorado Buffaloes program despite having a 4-8 record. Revitalizing. This man poured more money into Jackson State, or brought more money into Jackson State than Jackson State probably saw across 10 years. However, he revitalized a program that had won a national championship back in the year 1990. I think that was the year. And I just want to point out the fact that you revitalized a program, or you're giving him credit for revitalizing a program that has a $2 billion endowment. Revitalized. How about they didn't care about football and saw an opportunity to get Coach Prime to come through and give him even more money to pour into their $2 billion endowment? You got to rake together several HBCUs before you start talking about $2 billion. Hey, I don't know, you rake together, Howard, Spelman, Morehouse should get you to $1 billion, but I'm just not sure. But is this what it takes to be recognized? Just go 4-8 at a school with a $2 billion endowment. And you got to remember as well, last time I checked, Colorado is a Power 5 school. I mean, come on. So if the first coach that gets a mid-major, I guess we'll call it, a school like Tulane or Toledo or somebody, or Liberty, and they enter into the 4-game or the playoffs and they win it, or at least get in there, that coach should be recognized, or that team should be recognized for the sports people, a person, a man of the year. Was there no one worthy to do what this guy did? I mean, Drew Brees, he won a Super Bowl and helped to reconstruct hurricane-stricken New Orleans after Katrina. J.J. Watt, $37 million. Come on, man. This is crazy. He ain't revitalized nothing there. This is crazy. So maybe there was no one worthy this year to have this award, and they said, well, it's a slow sports year. You know, nobody's saving lives. Nobody's standing up for the people of Palestine or the innocent Israelis, or nobody's standing up for the people in North Africa who are going through all these things that are going on over there. I mean, nobody's doing nothing. So we just sit back and say, hey, congratulations, Coach Prime, you did it. You the man. 4-8, you the man. But it's a setup, Coach Prime. I'm telling you, they setting you up because there's some people in this country that have been doing things on behalf of this country and behalf of the world that's just going unrecognized. Maybe y'all heard of the University of Washington Huskies. They just went 13-0 last night. You know, maybe they didn't hit the timeline, but Coach Jalen Bohr, congratulations to you for winning the Pac-12, probably the last time. But this man been balling. They did a great thing. I guess they just didn't meet the timeline that was required to be considered for this war. They only went 13-0. Oh, but let's talk about this program. You may have heard of it. This don't make no sense. These people, founded in 1967, in 56 years, they finally won a doggone world championship in the NBA. I remember when the only thing we cared about with the Denver Nuggets was in 1994, Mutombo falling on the doggone ground. Oh, no. He wasn't even doing no, I don't think at that time. But they were the first, that I could recall, eighth seed to eliminate a 1 seed. It was Seattle. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's why you lost your doggone franchise. But here they are. Jamal Murray. Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Nikola Jokic, a fat 7-foot center, and that's because he beat my Lakers. Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, huh? And whoever their coach is. This is ridiculous. They won a championship in Denver, not a major media market, not LA, not Boston, not New York, not even Miami, not in Texas, in Denver, and probably gonna win it again. Why didn't they get consideration for multiple awards or something? No. Coach Prime did this by itself. These people down there must be drinking. Just ridiculous. You got my attention now. What about, let's see. They've only been around, founded in, what was this? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they moved 1961, 1972. Oh, the Texas Rangers finally win their first World Series. And here's the thing. When Chicago won their World Series, this country, we lost our stuff. We just lost it. Cuz had been there for a while. But do they not deserve consideration? I'm not a Rangers fan. I like the Dodgers. And I kind of, I mess around with them Bravos up there a little bit. But yeah, whatever. First, World Series is hard to win, people. I'm telling you, it's hard to win. It just don't make no sense. They were the Washington Senators. Then they relocated in 72 to Arlington, Texas. And that's 50 years. That's 50 years. Now they are a World Series title holding champion. Oh, but maybe, we weren't looking for a team. We're not trying to recognize teams like the Huskies. We're not trying to recognize a team like the Rangers. We're not trying to recognize a team like, who was the other team? The Denver, Nuggets. I can't even remember who they are. Denver is so irrelevant in my mind because I'm so stricken by the Lakers, Sixers, Celtics thing. It's all entrenched in my mind. Maybe there's some individuals, they didn't do nothing as big as Coach Prime did. Couldn't have been, because they would have recognized him, right? Noah Lyles. What did he do? Oh, he was the 200-meter world champion. First person to do so since Usain Bolt. He hadn't run in a while. Oh, but wait a minute. Did Noah Lyles not only do that, but he three-peated in the 200 meters. That means 3 years in a row. He ran 200 meters faster than anybody that they could find. And won the 100-meter. First American to do this feat or accomplish this feat since Tyson Gay in 2007. But I guess that doesn't live up to the the lofty threshold as revitalizing a school with a $2 billion endowment. I don't know if y'all know what that means, but that means you put a pile of money, $2 billion, over in the side, and then I don't care if you're getting 5% a year. That means that doggone endowment is kicking out millions and millions and millions of dollars each and every year to that school. But he's revitalizing that school. Sure. Okay. Now, that's dumb enough. Now, this is the personal one for me. Simone Biles. Y'all got to give me a minute on this. Y'all got to give me a minute on this. This year, after a 2-year hiatus from the sport, yes, gymnastics is definitely a sport. Simone Biles got her 37th medal in international competition, making her the most medal athlete in the history of gymnastics. You know, I was about to look up how long have they been competing in gymnastics. But you know what? I'm pretty sure people was competing in forward rolls and back handsprings somewhere in Africa, somewhere in the mountains of doggone Europe since the beginning of times. But let's just say this has been going on for 100 years, competing in gymnastics. This is ridiculous. After a 2-year hiatus, and she is a model of what can happen when you take your mental health breaks in life and come back and start, getting everything together and start competing again. She's definitely an advocate for mental health awareness. So she has the on-field and off-field, or on-mat and off-mat accomplishments to go hand in hand with the fact that she overtook a person's record that was established in 1996 by a Russian named Vitaly Sherbo, who had more records than anybody else from 1996 till 2023. That is how many? 27 years. This man had more medals than anybody. And being Russian and being in 1996, he wasn't making no money, y'all. He wasn't making no money like people made in 2010 or 2020. So, this is big time now. 37 medals. I hope I got that number right, but I think you're kind of poo-pooing on this girl's accomplishment, this woman's accomplishments. It's totally ridiculous. I don't know what the people that Sports Illustrated are doing. This don't make no sense at all. I ain't happy about it. This is why, print media is garbage. And even, you might as well listen to the little kid down the street talking about sports before you listen to all these people that went to the Big Ten media schools or went to the Ivy League schools to sit there and write junk. Well, congratulations to you, Coach Prime. You got the award, but you know this business better than I do. And you know that when you go 500 or below 500 in the next coming seasons, they will turn on you faster than Altuve turning a double play.